Assalamu alaikum my students, how are you? Grade 9, I wish all of you good. Now let's complete our lessons about symmetry. Now listen to this explanation from another teacher. It will be good for you, and after that we will take another lesson about order of rotation. Just let's start to see.
In each row of the diagram, the same number of squares must be shaded on the left of the red line as on the right. Each pair of shaded squares must be the same distance from the red line as each other. In the top row, only one square is shaded on the left-hand side, 2 squares from the red line. The corresponding square on the right-hand side must be shaded. The second row has 2 shaded squares, one on either side of the line, both touching the line. This row is symmetrical. The third row has only one square shaded. The first square on the left-hand side of the red line must be shaded. The bottom line also has only one shaded square. To make the line symmetrical, the square on the right of the red line and touching it must be shaded.
Now let's take another about rotational symmetry. Here, that's about if you have this shape pentagon, it's regular pentagon. Okay, she said here, write down the order of rotation symmetry for each. Then you will see here you have two 2D shapes, and let's see how many order of rotation before we start the explanation. Yes, can you tell me? Yes, this is a regular pentagon. This is about order of rotation. If you have center, it must rotate around the center to be in the same position. Then how many times to return again to the origin position? Let's see.
To work out the order of rotational symmetry of a shape, you need a piece of tracing paper, or to imagine that you have a piece. Trace the shape, then turn the tracing paper through one complete turn over the original shape, noting how many times the tracing fits exactly onto the original shape. This number is the order of rotational symmetry. The pentagon, 5 sides, fits 5 times, including when the tracing paper gets back to the start. The pentagon has rotational symmetry of order 5. This trapezium will fit only once when the tracing paper gets back to the starting position. The trapezium doesn't have rotational symmetry. Sometimes we say that this is rotational symmetry of order 1.
Now let's see here.
It's worth remembering that the order of rotational symmetry of a regular polygon is the same as the number of sides it has.
Yes, again. Yes, if I have this regular pentagon, this is the same number of sides, 5. This is number of rotation, so it's 5. And about this trapezium. We see this trapezium. Which type of trapezium this is isosceles trapezium. Then if you want to get a rotational about the center, it will be rotate. To return again, it will take all the 360 degrees. Return again, this meaning it will be rotational symmetry of order 1. Thank you so much.